Hello, welcome back to my channel, my friends, and to whatever day of Chanmas this is. I'm seeing like cat hair and like feathers floating through the air. My boys are kind of going crazy back here. I don't know what Teddy is up to. I am doing my makeup and kicking off this vlog. I am starting things a little bit later today because I am feeling under the weather again. I don't know when my luck got so bad. I never used to get ill. Growing up, I would maybe have one cold a year, and that was the extent of illness for me. But the past couple of years, I feel like I get at least one, if not multiple, kind of respiratory illnesses this time of year, and I don't know, it's new to me and I'm not loving it. Monday, I woke up with a sore throat that was different than the last sore throat that I had. A lot of congestion in my head. Last time I was sick, it was a lot of congestion in my chest. I was coughing a lot. This is all in my head. I'm constantly blowing my nose. I have tissues with me constantly. It's not fun. It's not fun. I'm not liking it. Had to cancel my Pilates class yesterday. Get hit with the fee or whatever that they charge you if you have to do a late cancellation. But it's fine. I'm here. I'm going to take it easy today. Try to do things that are nice and healing. Only do I have respiratory illness. I also am pretty sure my period's starting soon. I've got breakouts all down here, and I kind of don't even care about covering them up. I'm you know what? Deal with the redness because I just cannot be bothered today. But like I was trying to say, I am going to be doing some self-care, a little bit of self-maintenance, and getting a lot of reading done today. So game plan is to listen to an audiobook while I redo my nails. If you're new here, I redo my own gel, or I do my own gel nails. It's a nice way to save money. I've also experimented with doing dip nails. I'm not quite as good at that, and it takes a little bit more time for me. So I've been doing my own gel nails for, I would say, has it been a year? Has it been over a year now? I've been doing it for a while, and I find it to be kind of therapeutic and nice, and I love listening to audiobooks while I do that. Plus, I need to listen to some audiobooks of the planned content on my main channel. And then afterwards, I think I'm going to transition over to reading physical books. If I have time, I would love to finish that Christmas romance that I started a couple of vlogs ago, a couple of videos ago, the one by Fallon Ballard. I don't want it to languish on my currently reading shelf, and I would like to move on to some of the other, Christmassy books that I have picked out for this holiday season. Other than that, I would also like to eat some really nourishing food. I had a homemade chai latte this morning that really soothed my sore throat. It was so delightful. I'll leave a link to my favorite chai concentrate. What are y'all doing back there? He's just wailing on his brother for no reason. Anyway, I'll link my favorite chai concentrate if you're looking for one. I like this one because it's a little bit more on the spicy side, a little bit less on the sweet side of things, as compared to a lot of the more popular chai mixes or chais that you can kind of get at coffee shops and stuff like that. But Hayden went into the office yesterday, and on his way back, he was able to pick up some of our favorite meal preps from Snap Kitchen. I have a chicken stew. It is so good, so delightful. I think it's dairy free, actually. I think it's made with coconut milk, but it's wild rice, chicken, veggies, that sort of thing, and it just sounds so comforting right now. So I'm probably gonna have that for lunch. And then for dinner, I don't know what we're having, but we are having a home cooked meal. I am so looking forward to it. I had meal planned last week, and we didn't really end up eating very many meals at home, so we still have ingredients left over, a couple of recipes left over, so I'm not sure which one we're going to be having, but something at home, and I'll show you what we end up eating. I'll link any recipe that Hayden ends up making. But comforting food, doing my nails, keeping it really just simple and low-key today. I might, if I have enough energy, and I'm not sure that I do a little bit of a closet clean out. That's one thing I guess I can pop in. I've talked about it a little bit in videos, but I am in the process of losing weight. I'm really happy with the progress I've made, but I am only technically halfway to my weight loss goal, so I'm not rushing out to buy new clothes or to replace anything in my wardrobe. But I'm getting to the point where there are a lot of my clothes that just don't fit and probably will never fit again. They have just been sitting in a pile. I'll try something on, I know it doesn't fit, I'll throw it in a pile in my closet, and I just have not sorted through that stuff to determine if I want to keep that for maybe a potential future pregnancy, or if it's just something that I need to get rid of totally. So maybe if I have enough time and energy, I will do that today, because it has been bothering me. I don't like when my closet is in disarray, because then obviously you can't find things as easily. But I am glad that I have been putting things in that pile, because otherwise I'd be putting them back on hangers and kind of forgetting what I've tried on and doesn't fit. And yeah, that was kind of, I will say, stressful on Thanksgiving, trying to find something that would work. Pretty much all that I wear now are leggings and sweatpants, but I had one pair of jeans that was only one size too big, and I was able to tuck in a really oversized knit sweater that kind of held my pants up. But yeah, I'm in kind of a weird place. I feel I can't dress like I want to at the moment. I feel I don't have enough like real clothes in sizes that fit me. I pretty much only have like activewear or like sweatpants, and those don't fit me, but I feel like you can get away with like a little bit of leeway in terms of sizing. I cannot wait to get to my goal and like be able to remedy that. I don't think I'm going to be like rushing out to, you know, completely redo my wardrobe at once, but I would like to I need to replace some of the things that I have because stuff just doesn't fit anymore. So I'm wearing some like activewear today, a lot of loungewear. Not that like I don't wear that stuff normally, but it really sucks trying to like get ready for a nicer event, just like not having anything that really works. So that's a very woe is me outlook on like something that I'm really proud of, but you know, at the same time, it's just one of those frustrating things. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup because I am already kind of losing steam. Once I am done with that, we can get started on doing my nails. Oh, one thing I guess I can say before we leave though is that I did try for the first time my new curling iron, and they did end up sending me the 1-inch version, thankfully, even though that Amazon listing was like pretty weird. I guess I just forgot what like a good curling iron does, but I am so impressed with this, especially considering how I treated my hair the night before. Basically, I used my new Bond Strength shampoo. I paired it with the Bond Strength mask. Prior, I had been using just like the regular conditioner, which was great. I wanted something to add a little bit more slip to my hair, and I really liked it, but once I used that last night and like kind of blow dried my hair, I realized how soft and slippery my hair was, and I was like, shit, I think this might be too slippery. Like, I don't know if my hair is going to hold a curl amount of like slip and silicone, but it's holding up really well. I didn't put anything crazy in my hair to hold it. I have a little bit of my triple sec dry texture spray from Dry Bar, like my old go-to. I say old go-to, it's been my go-to for forever. Yeah, I feel like my hair is holding really well, and it just, I think, shows me that my old curling iron was probably out of commission like for longer than I even realized, because these are like really staying in my hair, which is nice. So yeah, I am liking that shampoo and conditioner, by the way, and the mask. They're all really fantastic. I'll talk about those more in the video that I'm going to do where I talk about my skincare, hair care, and makeup routine, but so far so good. I have been enjoying them. They are very smelly, they are very fragranced, but they do perform really well, and I feel like my hair is looking better, a little bit less frizzy than normal, so yeah. Hello friends, I am gonna take my hair out of this ponytail because I just finished doing my nails and I'm feeling a little bit more human. I had my chicken stew for lunch, which I think was exactly what the doctor ordered, and I painted my nails this really fun brown color, and I said painted. This is a gel mani. I just love gel. It lasts so much longer on my nails without chipping. Honestly, about 2 weeks is how long they will last, and yeah, I like this color. This is the color Coffee Bean, I believe, from DND. It's their DC gel line, and I really like it. I use their lamp, and then I use like a little e-file to remove old gel plus some acetone, and I also cut back my cuticles and stuff. I honestly probably could have just time-lapsed and showed y'all, but I don't find it very exciting to look at or like pretty to look at. Like, you don't want to see like the skin coming off of my fingers, right? But yeah. I feel like they're fun, right? Kind of neutral, matching my outfit a little bit, like neutral vibes. Binky's on my desk, yeah. This is a near daily occurrence. He screams and screams and screams until I let him up here, and most of the time he likes to rifle through the 2 desk drawers that I have up here. I have a monitor stand from IKEA that they no longer sell anymore, which kind of sucks because it's a good one, with 2 drawers, and he loves to stick his paws in there and try to get things out. I used to keep my washi tape in those drawers, and I had to move all of it into my closet because he would get all of my washi tape out and then bat it around and get it in his water bowl, and yeah. He's a menace. He is really cute though, so he's just lounging by my keyboard. Also, my nails kind of like match my keyboard. I do like a good brown, good neutral. I also have other cats behind me. I guess I could show you. Oh, Pepper Ann is, you know, grooming himself. Teddy being super cute, and I don't know if Pigeon's in here. If he is behind the Christmas tree because that is just where he likes to sit. Also, like, have y'all awkwardly sitting on my planner. But yeah, this is where we're hanging out today. I am reading a book though, and it's really good. Let me close my door and tell you about it. I actually need to look up the character names real quick. I feel like I always have to look up character names when I'm listening to an audiobook. Yet I feel like my reading comprehension is better listen to an audiobook while like doing another task. I feel like I'm like locked the fuck in. So I'm reading The Lotus Palace by Jeannie Lin. The heroine is named Yu Ying, and the hero is named Bai, Lord Bai. He's gonna be purring this whole time, so kind of apologies, but also not really. It's like nice ASMR in the background. Our heroine is a maidservant to a really famous and beautiful and acclaimed courtesan in China. I don't know what time period this is set in. It's a historical romance, I should say, and I'm reading it for my time video. And our heroine ends up teaming up with our hero, who is considered like sort of an aristocratic playboy according to the synopsis and also just in his description. He has been coming hanging around Yu Ying's mistress for a while and kind of trying to woo her, but he's also not very like bright, so Yu Ying's mistress is kind of like not interested. But one of the courtesans of a rival house ends up murdered, like strangled. Bai was going to help this woman kind of escape from her job. Like, she didn't hate being a courtesan, but we're thinking that like maybe she was scared of something and was trying to get out of her job because of that. And so Bai enlists the help of Yu Ying because she knew the courtesan that passed away, but also she just knows a lot about the kind of goings on, right? Like, she is kind of, I wouldn't say a wallflower, but like her role is to kind of like listen and pick up on cues from both like her mistress and also just the people around her, be up on the gossip, that sort of thing. So by working together, see who murdered this courtesan and make sure that like everybody else is safe and that like no one else is going to fall to the fate of that dead courtesan. Yeah, I love a good mystery plotline. A historical mystery is so fun, and I love, again, that this is not set in Regency England. I mean, I love Regency England, don't get me wrong, but I've just loved historicals lately that are set somewhere else. I love seeing the different cultures. I like seeing the different customs. I like seeing how heroes and heroines can interact in different time periods and in different places, and I just really like this. I also like that the hero is like instantly drawn to her. That is one of my favorite things in historical romance setting. I really like when the hero is really into the heroine, especially if she is considered to be a sort of like non-traditional beauty. And our heroine kind of sounds like she has like a port wine stain birthmark. He thinks that she's beautiful, even though that's like considered, you know, not beautiful by standards of the time. So I am loving this. It's got such great vibes, like genuinely. Like, it's romantic, it's an intriguing mystery. I also like that the hero's kind of having to conceal his true depths. Like, he's acting like he's a playboy and like he's not very intelligent. He's actually quite intelligent. Overall, like, loving this, and I'm gonna continue listening to this, I think. I also want to finish that Christmas book from Fallon Ballard. I'll probably do that like tonight after dinner, but I think until then I am going to get some sweet attention from my sweet Binky, and I'm also going to finish this audiobook, so it's gonna be a good time. He's gonna make biscuits on me, which he already kind of is doing. I don't know if y'all can see that. He's so precious. Okay, we'll be back.
It's been so long since I've made this.
Oh yeah. Hayden made us chicken alfredo, and I feel like it's not focusing and or it looks really washed out, but it's beautiful in real life. It's stunning. Boys are on the counter trying to look for rogue parmesan. Dingo's down here, and Hayden wanted to tell you the great news.
Dingo doesn't have cancer!
Yay! He got his biopsy results. I mean, he didn't receive the results. I received them via email, but...
And then she just screenshotted them to me.
I thought that would be better than trying to, like, email you. I feel like it would be more expedient.
Oh, I mean, I definitely wouldn't see it if you
Yeah.
emailed it to me.
So,
or it would be a while.
That over there briefly. I'm excited to eat this, and I'm excited to hopefully have this... I was gonna say coat my throat, and that feels a little bit...
Suggestive?
Yes, and I don't mean to suggest anything except for this is a creamy sauce.
Oh, you got the double noodle first
The
bite.
double noodle, yeah, let's see. Just good as I remember for
Wait till
sure.
you try the chicken.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Give the chicken a little bite and let me know what you think. We're at a panko, so I just used regular breadcrumbs this time.
That tastes like a Wendy's chicken nugget.
I was gonna say the same thing, but I didn't want to say it until you said it. Okay.
He always says that
Thank you.
his fried chicken tastes like Wendy's chicken nuggets, and I don't always agree, but...
Well, I just said before that I'm
Today they
pretty
do.
sure that if I used breadcrumbs instead of panko, like, texture would just taste like Wendy's chicken nuggets. But, like, good. Like,
Yeah.
maybe I
I
should
mean-
figure out how to...
How to, like, blend up the chicken?
I don't want to do that. If anything, I would just make, like, little, like, nugget-sized breast medallions.
Not a breast medallion.
But no, I was going to say, what if I just added a bunch of black pepper to it and then it's Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets? Oh, actually good.
Fair enough. Okay, I gotta go because my nose is running. Hello, friends. It's a different day, and I am with my sweet boys and another sweet boy over here. And another sweet boy is actually on my bed sleeping because he didn't finish his breakfast when he should have, and now he has decided that he's going to sleep on my bed. So that's fine. I wanted to close out this particular vlog, let you know how I feel about this book, let you know how I felt about the Lotus Palace. You can be done with today's vlog. I know it hasn't been like super thrilling, but it is what it is, and I did finish 2 books, which I'm feeling very good about. So the Lotus Palace was so good. It was very phenomenal. I also think that I mispronounced the heroine's name. It's not Yu Ying. I believe it's closer to Ye Ying. something. I think either way, I'm personally butchering it. I think it's like a combination of the two, but I thought this was really phenomenal. The only complaint that I have, and this is something that happens I feel like fairly often for me with historical romances, is that the hero kind of continues to ask the heroine if like she will be his concubine. And yes, technically she is not a lady of like high social standing. She can't be like the first wife necessarily, but it's kind of insulting to ask her that. I mean, it's insulting, I think, just to ask anyone that, but I hate that in historical romance, and I get it. I understand that it's like a product of the times, and like that makes the most sense for their stations, but like I just didn't like that. And I like that the hero does come to his senses and he like feels stupid about asking her that, and he like sees the error of his ways by like talking to his own family about it, but that kind of bothered me. And that's something that I've had issue with in like Regency stories and in all kinds of different stories, but that's one thing in historical romance just tends to irk me. But everything else about the story was great. I thought the romance was definitely like pretty top tier. He demanded to come out because he could hear me talking, I think, but romance, good. Mystery solving, very fun. I really liked the heroine of the story too. She was like very, I don't want to say shrewd, but like, I don't know, she just very much like understood subtext of things very well, was able to pick up on things. I like a really like smart, plucky heroine, and I feel like she really had that vibe, so really enjoyed that one. And it's always nice to enjoy books that I'm reading for a list video, because inevitably there's going to be some that I don't enjoy. I need that balance, you know. I don't want to be bitching the entire time that I'm talking about a list. I think that list is like fairly safe. There are so many books on there that I love, but that was nice. And let's talk about this. Okay, I finished this, and this was like a 3-star for me until the very end of this book, where the hero does the grandest, most romantic gesture. That is probably going to give a book an extra star for me. I love the lengths this hero went to prove to the heroine that like they were suited for each other. And I liked, honestly, that the entirety of this book, the hero is like so gung-ho about getting back with the heroine. So like, he's the one that fucks up, he's the one that breaks up with her. He has like 2 reasons for doing it, one of which is kind of shitty, one of which kind of makes sense. The shitty one like never really gets excused, but he does apologize for it, and the way in which he makes it up to the heroine and like proves that he is the right man for her, I thought was so sweet. I feel like this is a pretty like, I don't want to say low stakes Christmas romance, but it's not super long, and I think this is something that a lot of people could pick up and enjoy. It's not like the best Christmas romance ever, but like I did like it. I did enjoy it. I also enjoy these boys. They're so cute. Like, look at how much they love each other. Just the way that they cuddle. I need me a love like that. I guess I have it in Pepper. He looks so scared. Anyway, pick this up. I think I enjoyed it. I think you can get it at, yeah, you can get it at Target. Target has like a setup right now, I think, at maybe not all stores, but at my store at least, Christmas romances, and this one was featured, so it's there if you are in the market for it. I'm just so distracted by them and their sweet little faces. I'm also distracted by the sound of Pepper grooming himself, but I think that's where I leave you, my friends. I read 2 books. I'm feeling good about it, and tomorrow, who knows what adventures it will bring. But thanks for tuning in. Love y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one.